to ScoreCraft Play Session Live number 17. My name is Goni Peles, and I'm joined by Yuval Adler, Shira Agmon, and James Saunders. In this session, we'll continue playing the Eat Your Greens scenario. The players gave tons of useful suggestions in the discussion section of the previous session, but to be honest, I haven't managed to work on any of them yet. The past 2 weeks have been really busy for me. Still, I think there is something interesting for us to explore about the team-based aspect of this scenario, and that's how teammates coordinate their actions. To illustrate that, I'll play a little excerpt from the previous session.
Oh, we switched. Whoops, we switched.
Yeah.
No, we switched. Chill, we switched.
Cody, did we do that?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So there are 3 more greens on the board.
Left?
Yeah. So you could hear at the beginning of the excerpt that Shira and Yuval talked about who is the circle in that WAC minigame they were playing. Then James and I talked about which direction to go. And there are many other similar examples of talking while playing evident throughout the session. So I thought it'd be interesting to test how this scenario would work if players are not allowed to talk to one another while playing. Now, before the players become too worried, I'll say that we'll first do a practice round in which talking will be allowed, and there will be an opportunity to review the rules, devise strategies, etc., etc. Then after that practice game, we'll try playing without talking and see what happens. Okay, so let me set up the practice game. So already open the game setup of Eat Your Greens. We'll just change the number of teams to 2. All the other settings are good. Okay, and I'll send the link.
Oh, I need to pick a team. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so we can start. And this time we can talk and we can ask questions and make sure that we understand the game.
Okay.
So you choose
that,
first.
Yeah.
We can go there.
Ay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, I've got to find big noise again.
Okay. Oh no, I'm the low one. I'm the low. אני כאילו, I'm the low.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Well done. Okay, your turn.
Wait, is it the same? Oh, okay. I need to. Got it. Okay.
Yum 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 yum. Okay. Oh, there is nothing in
Okay. Yeah. No, not this one.
Okay. Okay.
I can't get that high.
Will be easier if I go there.
Yeah.
Let's go here.
Possibly.
Sweet.
Oh, look, here it is.
Well done.
Ah.
Yes. Let's go.
Really bad at whistling.
Aw. Aw.
Oi. Well done.
We'll do that again.
I guess down.
Yeah.
Aw.
Come on.
Yay.
Wow.
That's hard, isn't it?
Come on.
Where should we go?
I think there was another green well in their direction, so we can just follow them.
In their direction.
Yeah. And maybe just kind of bypass the green.
Come on.
Yeah.
Where are you? Well,
Down.
yeah, but why can't I go there? Why can't I go there? Ah, okay, I can see that.
Oh, this step.
Wow.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, we'll go down.
So we'll just win.
Yeah, it was enough. Maybe I'll. Oh. No, you don't need to do that, James.
Why?
No, because I completed it already.
Oh, we did it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you exit, you see completed.
Yep, yep.
Okay, so I'll just.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay, sorry.
I
Okay.
don't need to do that, so I can go here.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes. Well done.
Now what?
Where should we go?
sorry.
I don't know.
I think to the right. No. Let's go here.
Yeah, so let's start. Yeah.
Where are we going, Goni?
We should go right. I just completed another one. So
I'm just sort of messing around here and you're just randomly competing in the background.
Yuval, your turn.
Aw.
Where are we going now? Down the right?
Yeah, there's something there.
Oh no.
The harmonica is bleeding through my headphones and I can't.
I know. Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Let's take this
Yuval, I'm waiting for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, so close.
Can't get that note.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh my goodness, what's that one? Oh, okay, I can do that.
Oh, I'm 1 pixel off.
yes.
Very
Okay,
good.
where's the last one? That's the question. I think bottom right.
Bottom right, okay, yep, that's the key.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, too late.
Nice.
Yes. Yes. Well done.
Nice.
Very good,
Very good.
Yuval. Well
I'm going to
played.
stick to
Well
harmonica and
played.
voice.
Well
for this one.
played. Well played. Well played.
I'm having troubles with the volume level again as well. I've got to do quite a lot of manual adjustment to get it right.
Can I do something?
Yeah.
Good game. Good game. Good game.
I think
That was
we just,
close.
Yeah, we just got stuck at one of them, like at the beginning, and otherwise I think
Yeah.
we would have won.
That's good though, because I think now I've got my level sorted out, so I'm going to stick to harmonica and voice and volume control as my instruments.
I guess, Shira, if we can talk about it, there's no reason. Like, even when it was obvious for me where we were going, I shouldn't go more than basically more than one tile away from you, because that doesn't help, and you might not know where the fuck I am. And the
Yeah.
other way around.
Totally. Yeah.
Danny, how
Yeah.
did you complete them on your own?
So not all of them are.
Yeah.
Not all of them has two targets.
2 players. Or
So you
2
just need
players.
one person to do it.
Yeah. So we can. That would be dangerous. Split and then try to find
Yeah.
our
And hope that you find ones that
Yeah.
are for. Yeah.
yeah.
If we happen to see two on screen that are individual,
Yeah. Then you
we can
go
try
for
and
it.
split, but without talking, oof, that's going to be.
yeah. So that's the next thing.
Okay.
Trying to do that without talking. Is there anything we should talk before we stop talking?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess somehow we need to decide where to start going. So, other than having a target right on screen, then
Yeah.
I don't know, Shira, you wanna make an assumption on where we go first? Same as
I
this
don't know,
game, I
mean,
guess.
I mean, I think as soon as I see who needs to start, then I'll go with whatever, wherever.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, if we're in the same teams, Goni, you go, I'll follow you. That's
Hey,
easiest.
what? Sorry.
If we're on the same team, you go first, I'll follow you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
Good.
click first because the
Yeah.
the first one clicks on the team.
Oh, right. It's not that
Oh, I
either
see.
one of us can start. One of us has the option to start. Right. I
Of
forgot
course,
about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, yeah. So in
Yeah.
fact, you go wherever
Cool, cool,
wherever the
Yeah.
first person goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And I guess just kind of looking at who is the circle. That's also something.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
And
I'm already
I think we
doing
got better
it.
at that this time. Yeah, I think
I'm
Yeah.
already doing it. Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
I
Yeah.
see the circle one, so I need to look who needs to do
Yeah.
it.
I think the other
Yeah,
thing
that's
when
good.
it's not set by the game, like when the game tells you you are the circle and you need to hit the circle targets, then it's kind of depends on the range, and I think we can
Yeah.
take initiative in seeing the other person is not doing that well, or
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
they switch. I mean, it might be like we switch at the same time, and there's like all sorts of
How can you switch who's the circle and who's the?
no, so you can't switch with the circle, but if let's say there are two rectangle targets,
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
then it's like trying to guess and assume what's better for each teammate. Okay, so I think that's enough
just one thing
talking.
before we leave this one.
Yeah.
Just before we leave this one, what's really interesting, as with last week, it was really close. So we got 6 and you guys got 7. And I think last week it was even closer. So it's really nicely balanced this in terms of a competitive thing, I think. Certainly between the 4 of us at the moment. Or at least between Goni and you two, because I'm just kind of tagging along.
No, I think we all get better at that, and I'm actually super rusty.
Yeah, because you didn't play for a long time.
No, just writing letters in a Google Doc. Okay, so the settings can remain the same, and I'll send you the link.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hold on. Blimey, that was a good one.
one pixel off.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Nah. Wow. That took a long time.
Okay.
Oh.
Aish.
Nice. Ah.
Ah. Where should we go? Here, maybe?
Goni, I'm assuming you and I can't win together. Sorry, we're not supposed to talk. Nice.
But I have to say it was much harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to a
God.
really good start, and then I just got lost.
I mean,
Yeah,
some of these, depending on your microphone, are really hard to hit.
Really hard. Yeah.
Actually,
It's a
this
combination of
time,
good control of the microphone and your sound, isn't it?
I was lucky with the darts, and I don't have a good microphone. I have a built-in one. But yeah, but we missed. There was another green, the top of the board, and you just
we
went
missed it.
down, and I was like,
I know. I got that. Yeah, I know. I can imagine what you were like.
yeah, but
Sorry.
no talking is no
I
talking.
got a bit lost actually. I think the nice thing is the sort of. I think there's the navigation thing. One thing perhaps to think about is, at the moment you can't see the whole board, so you have to kind of go in the dark that way. But another way of doing it might be if you could see the whole board, but you can't see where the green. So it's a bit like kind of Minesweep. If you click on the right one, suddenly you're actually in a space where there's a green one. So you discover it that way, but you can see the whole board. Or perhaps it's only revealed to your team or something, so the other people don't see where the green ones are. I don't know, something like that might be interesting. Because the reason I got lost was I actually just had no idea where you were. So
Maybe something like Fog of War, that you start with
exactly.
no, you don't see anything, and then when you come close to
You know what can be also interesting? Maybe like I'm going with James' idea. Maybe like the green tiles will appear in the board, but then as soon as you're coming to it, if you're not quick enough, it will change the place. You know, you had this kind of
so you have to chase it around.
like in Underworld, when
Yes.
somebody completed, then and you want to appear somewhere else.
Exactly.
There's-
Then it will be even harder than that. I mean,
That's cool, but one thing I like about this version is that if you guys go on one direction and we go in another direction, later we use your easy tiles to backtrack your route, which is useful. And so maybe leave like the two last tiles. Sure, you have 5 or something and they're scattered, and so you do the whole tour around the world. And then the last 2, only when someone gets to 5, one of them appears, and when someone completes 6, the 7th appered. And then you don't even know where you're going to need to backtrack, and like, do we take the easy route, the difficult route? Like,
yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah,
very nice.
it's where and how the information is withheld, I think, is the question for me. I mean, this works really well. It's just a bit frustrating that my lack of orientation is because I can't see where to go. If that makes sense.
I think there's like lots of kind of memory, because they all look very similar.
Yeah.
So it's kind of remembering where the tiles were.
So I mean, so it might be that having like grid numbers like A and 1, so like a chessboard numbering, so you can see how that I've done that bit. It's because when sometimes I forgot where I was when I'm on the left at the moment, so I can see a space, but when you're in the middle a bit more, you kind of
you
lose your orientation a bit. No, so something like that might be good.
At least an option to do that, because kind of like easier versions, and then maybe that would be like the difficult one when you don't see anything.
Don't see it,
There's another aspect we haven't really just didn't happen, because I'll show that also to the viewers. There's numbers next to the tiles we have in our inventory, so theoretically we could also run out of tiles to place on the board. I think it doesn't happen
that's how many
because
left, is it?
Yeah. So, for example, I have 4 of the loud ones, 2 of the mid loud, 3 of the mid low, and a fourth quiet,
Yeah, I'm with you.
mid quiet and quiet. And I think we don't get to that situation because we kind of reuse the tiles of the other teams. But the
Yeah, naturally we went to this kind of
strategy.
strategy.
Which is,
We got to
I
a
think
point
that's,
where
I don't know, it's cool.
I got to a point where I couldn't place a tile, and I was a bit stuck on a dead end because there was nobody near me to place a tile. You couldn't leapfrog where you do that, so I got to that point because.
And now you need to backtrack, basically.
And then I had to backtrack in order to get to somebody to follow somebody else so that I could then lay a tile.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting little movement challenge, which is good. It kind of encourages you to stay together because you can't. Is that right? You can't go off on your own, really, can you? Because you can only go one square and then you're stuck.
Yeah,
Is that right?
unless you're using
Unless
other
you're using
people's
other
stuff.
ones,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering regarding like the experience of the music. Was it different now compared to when we talk? Was it a bit more?
I still
focused?
interjected, not with like game-focused strategy stuff, but I probably should have shut up because I think it was a definitely different Sonic experience had I committed fully.
Yeah, I mean, me too. It's really difficult not for me
It's
at least
hard
to
not to
say
get them.
yes when you get it. Yeah.
It's kind of
I like
interesting
this
to
one
hear
because
this like liggity sparse like ooh,
Yeah.
and then every once in a while, oh god damn it! It's
Yeah.
part of
And then
this ethereal soundtrack.
I have
I mean,
to
there
say,
is some- there is-
I love this kind of version.
When you
Yeah.
don't talk.
Yeah, I think there's something about the fact that it was mostly voice, wasn't it? Is really nice, and it encourages long notes, doesn't it? All of them encourage you to sing,
Yeah,
or find a pitch or a volume and sing a bit in a kind of stable way.
yeah. I mean, some of
Which is
them
lovely.
for the darts, when they are low, the target is low, then
Yeah.
I switch to kind of rhythmical thing because it allows me to.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it,
something
yeah.
like that.
I just turn the volume down.
Cool. I mean,
That's really nice.
yeah.
Yeah. I guess
You
like
know, we were talking about all sorts of things to change, not to change, but even just not the periods where we literally didn't talk, even not the little like yes or no or whatever. It does change the game a lot. Yeah, it's worth.
Yeah, it's really nice actually.
yeah.
It's amazing how I actually started listening really to the results, and I think probably adapting my terrible singing to kind of blend a little bit in places. You know, the points where we
Yeah.
kind of found chords when we didn't need to because it's just volume related. But,
Yeah.
that was really nice actually. I thought it was good.
Hmm.
That's probably the closest I got to thinking about kind of the ensemble-ness of it, rather than just kind of get the thing together to the next level.
That's really good to know because that was kind of the thing I wanted to test in that to see if it switches the kind of approach, the way we feel about it.
Definitely.
Yeah, I guess there's like more steps we can take in order to think about it musically, for example. And I think we did some of that in the very first iteration of the game, the very first presentation of it at Networks. How was it called? The conference. Network Musical Processes, I think. Maybe I'm like thinking about different sounds for the darts games and for the wax. So there's kind of
Yes.
also difference musically between them, and then maybe thinking about like characters and trying to guide our musical decisions based on that character.
I think there's a difference there though between the kind of characterization, which is more about individuality perhaps and voice, versus the the kind of ensembleness of that. I think any mono-timbral ensemble, i.e. we're all doing the same thing, we're all playing the guitar or we're all singing or all doing whatever, I think would be fascinating because you obviously get a natural blend of sound, and the differentiation between people is about the choice rather than the sounds they're making, perhaps, which could be interesting to explore. I mean, there's difficulties with that, you know. The harmonica's good for some things, but picking single notes to get really accurately is not ideal. Because you haven't got the. I mean, voice is best for that, I think, isn't it? It's really.
Yeah. Great. I think that might be the first time we actually finish on time. So thank you
Bye,
very
YouTube.
much. Yeah. Bye YouTube, and I hope to see you in the next session. YouTube.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.